right, my beautiful Glam fam, this is a video long overdue. So I have gotten a lot of requests on what is your skincare routine from day to night. And I have yet to do a video like that on my channel where I walk you guys through everything. So I have all of my makeup on because I want to show you guys how I take off all of my makeup. So we're going to kind of do a reverse order. We're going to go PM and then I'll show you guys the next day my AM routine. So starting off with my PM routine, I always use my Glamfam products mainly for my PM routine. I don't really have a lot of dermatology products that I use at nighttime anymore, just because there are Glamfam products that have just been holy grails for me. So if you're new to my channel, I do want to start off with my details because you may be new to this video. So I'm going to be 47 at the end of March. March 24th is my birthday and I will turn 47. I've had very light Botox on my forehead. And when I say light, I mean a light amount on here. And I've only done it a few times because I just was so scared to do it. So I didn't do it till after my 40s. And it was just like, I think 1 or 2 years now it's been. And I just do it once a year. And I just do a little bit here and a little bit in the crows, and I just mean like a tiny bit right there because I want facial expressions. I don't want it to look frozen for me personally. I have never done anything here. I definitely need it here, you guys. I have a lot of fine lines right there and then obviously right here. So I have 0 fillers. I've never done fillers. I've never done lip fillers. So my face is just a virgin from here down. But I want to show you guys products that are not necessarily they're going to take away your wrinkles, but they're just going to help slow the progression down. Obviously, anything topical is not going to just take away your wrinkles overnight. A lot of it has to do with genetics, and I was very blessed. My mom looked super young till the day she passed away. She unfortunately passed away right before she turned 70, but she looked phenomenal. And my dad looked phenomenal. He passed away young, unfortunately, as well. But I have very good genetics. So that is working for me. And that is a big thing when it comes to your skin and everything, your elasticity and all of that good stuff. And it also is diet. You guys have to really take that into consideration. I mean, I'm not the best at drinking a ton of water, but I do drink a lot of water because I work out a lot. And I don't do a lot of like supplements, but I do multivitamin. I always take my multivitamin. I take hair growth pills now. I take the Nutrafol, just so you guys know that. I was doing the over 45 one, but I liked the normal one better. I felt like I was seeing, maybe I didn't give the over 45 one enough time, but the regular one is working for me and it is really bringing back the density in my hair. Now I know that's not your skin, but that's part of my regimen at night. I take my vitamins, but vitamins are so personal. I don't want to get too far into that, but there are supplements that you can take for collagen and stuff like that. I just get nervous with those. I say eat the right foods like that have vitamin A in it and stuff like that, vitamin E. Eating those type of foods and really keeping your diet clean is going to help you down the road. I cook a lot at home. I can't believe I'm saying that, you guys. If you know me or you've known me for a long time, you know that I don't cook. Like I didn't even know how to cook when my mom passed away. I had zero, I could do eggs and that's all I could. And then I started to learn how to do ground turkey. I could put tofu in the air fryer and that was easy for me, or on the stove, I should say. I didn't have an air fryer back then, but then I got an air fryer and that changed everything. So I love to cook now. I really do. And my dad was a chef, but everyone that knows me, I can go back and tell you guys stories of things I did that were just nutso. I mean, nutso, that would have you rolling on the floor laughing because that's how bad of a cook I was and that's how ignorant I was to the kitchen. I didn't know how to do a lot when my mom passed away because my mom and I lived together. My mom did everything for me and she always has, even as a kid. So, yeah, I had to learn a lot when my mom passed away, more than you guys will ever know. And maybe we'll get into that someday. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. The video is about your skincare, but I think your diet has a lot to do with that. So I think really just concentrating on cleaning up your diet, exercising. Exercising is huge, and that is gonna keep us looking younger. But these skincare products are what work for me. But you guys have to find the skincare regimen that's gonna work for you. If you have similar skin type than I do, like I have acne prone. Let's take a look at my skin, how it looked from 3 years ago. Oh my gosh, it was horrendous. It was at its absolute worst. So when I was a teen, never had a breakout. Never had a breakout in my 20s, and I don't think I got my first breakout till my late 30s, early 40s. And my skin was always clear and beautiful, like porcelain skin. I just was so fortunate. My mom never had one breakout till the day she passed away. Not one breakout. She had the most amazing skin. And then when my mom passed away, my hormones just went crazy, and I just broke out like craziness during the pandemic time frame. It was just really bad. I'll show you guys right there. And I started using dermatology because I had no idea about calistheme at that time. And I have to say, dermatology got me on a really good kick start, alongside changing my diet, alongside exercising more, alongside getting my hormones under control. All of that with the dermatology products just worked wonders. And it really started off with the vitamin C, E, and F, and then it also was using the Hydra Fader at that time. But the calistheme one, I'm gonna recommend over the Hydra Fader. I think it is way more potent. So, but it was a good kickstart for me, and it got me on a really good track. You guys saw the dramatic difference in that year. That it was just like, whoa, I'll show you the picture right there. It was like, wow, my skin is getting back to, now it's like completely back to where it was. Now I do have scarring and hyperpigmentation. Typically with any type of like Hispanic, Asian backgrounds, you're gonna get, when you have acne scars, they're gonna be a little bit darker than somebody with fairer skin tones or more Caucasian skin. You're not gonna see the scarring as brown as, and this is according to my dermatologist, not something I'm making up. So our skin, if you're mixed, like I'm mixed, I have a lot of different things in me, but with the Asian and the Hispanic genes in me, when I break out and I get and I pick at it, because I was picking at it back then, and that was another thing. I stopped touching my face so much. I was always touching my face. That's another thing. And I'll teach you a couple other things that I had to work on that got me on a good trend to better skin. But anyway, going back to the hyperpigmentation, we're going to get a little bit more brown in there, and they're going to take longer to heal. So it's going to just be a longer process, and you just have to, if you have any type of acne scars, just be patient. Be patient with it, and eventually using the right products, especially the calistheme, is going to just, it's going to launch you even faster than the dermatology did for me. But that was really detrimental to my self-esteem. I can't even tell you guys, I was so scared to even walk out of the house without makeup because I had never had bad skin. I never had to deal with that as a teenager. So I didn't know that feeling. And not only was I going through grief, and not only was I going, I'm gonna get emotional talking about it because it really destroyed my self-confidence. And I was filming videos, and I was like, how am I gonna get through these videos when I'm trying not to let this water come out of my eyes. Do not come out of my eyes, because I don't want to mess up my makeup right now. I still have to do, before I take it off. So I need to breathe. Breathe. Anyway. I can't even talk about it. Sorry, you guys. This time frame is really hard for me. Because my dad's birthday is March 22nd, my birthday is March 24th, and my mom was April 8th. So this time is so hard for me. So talking about it just gets me all emotional. I'm trying not to, because I hate crying on camera, but it's just hard. Because I think back to that time frame when my skin was so bad. Gosh, Kristi, get your life together. I think back to that time frame when I didn't want to walk out of the house. You know, I was already going through so much anxiety because I have such bad social anxiety. So I'm getting hot now. By the way, this robe is from Temu, and it's the most amazing, comfortable robe I've ever used. I'll have the link right there. Sorry, side note. One of you, who was it, Heather? I can't remember who said that they love my side notes, because I started talking about something and then I just remember something else. Anyway, that's the way my mind, if you can only get into my mind, it's all cuckoo in there. But anyway, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was talking about how I just was so self-conscious walking out of the house, and how really dermatology brought me back. It brought me back to life, and then calistheme just took it to a whole nother level. And I know a lot of you give me recommendations, and there's a lot of products out there, but I say to anybody, if you found a method, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So although I appreciate all your suggestions, I'm not going to change anything because this right here is working for me. My dermatology sunscreen is working for me. And I have to tell you guys, before dermatology, I never stuck to a skincare regime, routine, whatever. You guys get the point. I have never stuck to a skincare routine before dermatology. Then now I am religious with my skincare, and I never thought I'd find skincare that I was going to be religious with. A lot of skincare products. I tried Drunk Elephant. I tried the Supergoop sunscreen. All of those are packed. Most K-beauty is packed with coconut derivatives, and coconut derivatives were my biggest no. Anything with caprylic capric triglyceride, I always get the it twisted, but you right there. As soon as I eliminated that ingredient or cocoa capric, any of those coconut derivatives, as soon as I eliminated those ingredients from my makeup to my skincare, my skin cleared up dramatically and I haven't had any issues. When I removed fragrances from my, although I love a lot of Kate Somerville and Tatcha, there is still some slight fragrances in there where it's not something I can use on a daily basis or it's going to break me out. So, which is why I just would much rather stick to this product because I know it's not going to break me out. So that's the thing. And just finding ingredient lists that are not incredibly long, like this one's a little bit long, but these Calacine products are very minimal ingredients. Why can't we get back to the basics with makeup? I don't understand that, but I think a lot of influencers do a lot of disservice to the general public, in my opinion. I feel like that's why I don't watch other beauty influencers, because I know that they're not going through the ingredients like you should be. Everyone has different skin types. I get that. But a lot of people may not even realize that those ingredients are breaking them out. And then somebody on TikTok or on Instagram or even on YouTube are saying, but this is amazing. I'm just gonna, whatever. This is amazing. Use this because this is great and it worked on my skin. But they don't tell you what's in there. And I think it's important because maybe there might be ingredients in here. If I don't show you the ingredient list, that might break you out and you might go, ooh, that ingredient I don't do well with. So I think it's so incredibly important. And it's hard to do these skincare routines because I don't want you guys to go, but Kristi, that didn't work out for me because it broke me out, because your skin might be different. So just take everything I'm doing with a grain of salt and find your own regimen or your own little concoctions that work for you. I think that's really, really important. But to make a long story short, it took me a while. It was a journey to get here, but I found my method. So let's talk about my nighttime routine. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to take all of that off in just a second. But let's talk about the products I'm going to start off with. So I always start off with and this is almost out, but these are the two products I use first to take off my makeup. And there's a lot of controversy with makeup wipes. Do what works for you. These work for me. This is the Simple makeup wipes. Now, this is not the only thing I do to take off my makeup, but this is the start of what I do. And I also use this Garnier, and this is the Micellar Water All-in-One Replump with hyaluronic acid. Now, this one I don't use on my face. I only use this on my eyes. I don't know if I can. I don't remember. I think a lot of them have coconut derivatives in it, so just be careful with that. And all of the oils, the cleansing oils, have some type of coconut derivatives that I can see from all the ones I've tried at Ulta. I've tried every single one, and I've had to return every single one. So I just take these little microfiber cloths, and these you can get on Amazon. I'm going to take off my lashes first, and then I am going to go, and then I'll explain what the products do as well while I'm doing it in a second. Or I'll show you the products. And what I do is I just start taking off my eye makeup. And I try to be not too aggressive. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get a little aggressive in there. But just be mindful that the more you tug, the more it could affect your skin around that area. And it can get a little wrinkly that way too. So just try to be gentle. I know a lot of us are always in a hurry, but try to do this part. Make it therapeutic. Make it like at the end of the day, I'm just gonna be therapeutic instead of trying to just do it, Don't I look just so sexy right now? I know. And I just try to get the brow products off. And then the lip stuff, I try to just kind of just take it off with a paper towel. I just kind of blot it off, and then I go in with a cleaner part of this, and I clean these every time. Don't ever not clean these. Don't ever I don't think anybody would, but just in case, don't reuse these. Clean this. And another thing is everything I clean, all of my towels or anything that touches my face, I don't clean with like fabric softeners and all of that. I just do laundry soap, gentle laundry soap. And I don't do any of that foo-foo stuff I used to do with anything that goes on my face, like my face towels and stuff like that. So I'm just mainly taking off the majority of it. So I go through this a lot. I've been buying this one at Ulta when I get a good deal, or Amazon subscribe and save. And all the affiliate links will be down in the description box below, as well as right here. You'll see, or right one of these sides, you'll see you can click on those links right there, and that will take you to like Ulta. Again, utilizing the links to all of these products does help support a smaller channel like mine. So if you decide to purchase any of these products, it really does help me out. I really do appreciate that. And as always with dermatology, you're always going to save 20% off with my code Kristi20, and you can scan that QR code. I'll give you a few seconds to do that, and that will take you directly to the dermatology page where you can shop these products. And I also have it on my website, kristiallure.com/skincare. And my whole routine from AM to PM will be on there. So if you forget any of these steps, I mean, watching the video over and over and over again would help me out a lot, but you can also go on to the website and do that. And I just take the makeup wipe, and you see there's so much makeup on there. And I'm just getting off a majority of the makeup before I wash it off with cleanser, with my facial cleanser. I don't use oils because I would rather get the moisturization from my calcium products, and a lot of those oils will break you out. So just be mindful of that. I know a lot of people talk about makeup oils, but if you have acne prone skin, I just would stay away from those cleansing oils, you guys. It's gonna clog up your pores. Just because so-and-so does it doesn't mean, if your skin is different from her, it doesn't mean you need to do it. I'm just saying, given so-and-so, I'm not talking about anyone in particular, just general. I know a lot of times we see influencers use stuff and we're like, oh, even me. I mean, this may not work for you. You may hate makeup wipes and don't use makeup wipes. You know what I mean? Just fine. I usually go through two, just because I want to make sure to get off a majority before I go in with my facial cleanser. And dermatology has a nice facial cleanser too. I like that these are very gentle. They have a really good one. It's with goat milk. I want to say goat milk or oat milk, goat milk. I can't remember. I'll show you guys right there. That one's really good too, but I just found that my Vanna cream is the best for my skin. Just my dry skin. I have very dry skin right now, but normally it's normal to dry. I try to get into these little crevice areas, but that's the majority is off. It's, you know, faint there. And then I'll go into the shower and wash my face, because I take a shower every night. I never go to bed without a shower. It's something that my mom, I don't know, I have a Mexican mommy, and we could not go to bed without taking a shower, and we cannot go to school without taking a shower. So we always had to take 2 showers. So I think for me, it's just instilled in me, and I literally cannot fall asleep if I don't take a shower. And I think it's really important because your sheets are clean, your pillowcases are clean, so you want to make sure to have your body clean, right? So you go out all day, or even if you're in the house, you know, you're sweating or whatever the case is, you just want to be careful. I just kind of go back in. I'm trying to make sure that all of that eyelash glue is off, because I notice if I don't take off a majority of that, it's going to, my eyes will start to swell up the next day as I spit everywhere. It's going to start to swell up because a lot of these lash glues really affect my eyes, but I don't stop using them because I'm my mother's daughter and we wear lashes everywhere we go. Okay, so a majority of my makeup is gone, and now I'm going to show you guys just over the sink how I wash my face, and then I'll get into the products that I use. So let's talk about the order that I go in. You're always going to want to start off with your lightest serums first. So the Calisime Professional Serum is the first product I use because that is the lightest weight one. Anything that is super lightweight and liquid is the one you want to start with first. I'm going to try to go through this pretty quick, but I'm just going to give you the bullets of what this product contains. So this is a 5 milliliter bottle. It is small, but it is mighty. This contains the highest concentration of Calisime's PTT6. PTT6 is a clinically proven combination of fibronectins, glycoproteins, collagen, and hyaluronic acid that work synergistically to stimulate skin renewal at the cellular level. Let me tell you guys, that PTT6 ingredient is highly potent, and this is their highest concentration in this serum bottle. It keeps your skin supple and healthy, and it targets those fine lines, wrinkles, and hyperpigmentation. It's going to be the most potent for hyperpigmentation. It can be used with your skincare daily to really optimize the results. It's recommended to use in the morning and night. You need a very small amount, but it's really going to help with that skin repairing. It's going to calm the inflammation, and it's good for all skin types, even oily skin, mature skin, post-procedure recovery. It is amazing, and my holy grail skincare product ever. So the active ingredients is the PTT6, but if you take a look at the full ingredient list, you've got water, hyaluronic acid, the glycoproteins, and you see the soluble collagens, albumin, and fibronectins. And then I take the Calisime Recovery Night Complex, and that's a 60-gram bottle. And this is mainly worn overnight to hydrate, brighten, and repair and diminish the signs of aging. It contains hyaluronic acid and sodium hyaluronate for deep hydration. It goes on like a mask, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like you have nothing on your skin, but when you wash it off in the morning, your skin is going to feel flawless. It's going to feel calm. Your complexion is going to be brightened. It's going to be soothing. It's going to calm the inflammation, but you're also repairing your skin. In combination with the professional serum, it is just magic. It cools, it comforts, and it repairs your skin overnight. And I cannot live without this. The active ingredient is the PTT6, but it also has niacinamide in it. It has hyaluronic acid. It also has calmicine in it, which is a peptide complex to help reduce and prevent the onset of fine lines and wrinkles, and it has cucumber extract to help repair dry and damaged skin. I am obsessed with that product. Before I go in with the Pro Pigment Solution, I go in with the Calisime Eye Contour Lifting Cream, and that's a 15 ml bottle. And that contour cream is just harnessing their most powerful PTT6 ingredient to restore the thinning around your eyes, but it helps strengthen the skin responsible for maintaining your youthful eye shape and contour with collagen activating exosomes. This cream is amazing, especially for my sensitive eyes because I don't water with this one. And it really helps with under eye aging, that thin area, that crepey skin, the discolorization and puffiness while enhancing the luminosity of your skin. It's repairing it, it's firming it, it's lifting it, and you can use it for all skin types. You don't, even oily skin, you're really gonna like it because it just kind of melts into the skin. It doesn't leave it greasy, and you can use this in the morning and the night. I use it both, and you can apply it around the eye area on the upper and lower eyelids. And again, this has the active PTT6 ingredient as well as other amazing ingredients in there, and I'll show you guys on the side. You've also got niacinamide in there to really help with the brightening. And then I finish off with the Calisime Professional Pigment Solution. You guys know this is one of my holy grails. This is hydrochlone free, and it inhibits melatonin production with a mix of powerful actives. It works as a superior treatment for uneven skin tone and hyperpigmentation. It treats your dark spots, your acne scarring, and it restores and evens out by clearing up your skin. It works on existing discolorization and prevents new discolorization by building the skin's resilience. It's giving you brighter, smoother, more even skin tone, and it's protecting it. It's made for all skin types, especially mature and post-procedure recovery. You can use this in the the morning and night. I do both, and you'll use it underneath your moisturizer on more of the general areas where you have uneven skin tone. You're really gonna wanna target treat specific spot areas with a secondary application if needed, but I usually do just because I have a lot of hyperpigmentation there. But I can't tell you guys enough how soft it makes my skin. My skin feels like a baby's butt when I use this. It really is. It's just so incredibly soft. It feels like I have like 20-year-old skin again. Like, it's so amazing. I can't recommend this combination enough. This is like my holy grail nighttime routine. I cannot live without this routine. Now, sometimes I'll go in with either the multi-action cream or the restorative cream. It just depends on my mood. Sometimes I go in with both if I want to, but you really only need to do one, and I'll show you guys the differences right there. So this restorative hydration cream, you'll get 50 grams in there, and what this one is doing is it's going to deeply hydrate while calming inflammation. It's going to revitalize and replenish your dry, dull skin while delivering like visibly dewier and more instantly plumped skin. You can use this again AM and PM, and you can apply it past the jawline into the neck area. It's made for all skin types, especially mature and again, post-procedure recovery. Its active ingredient is the PTT6, which again really stimulates skin renewal at the cellular level, which no other product, in my opinion, does better than Calisene. It also has aloe vera in there to moisturize and give you that restorative skincare benefit while calming your skin down and reducing redness and irritation. And it just, again, not that big of a list. You don't have anything in there that's going to irritate or clog the pores. It's just amazing. And what I love most about Calisene products is the first ingredient is PTT6, which is the most powerful ingredient in the product. Whenever you see, remember, whatever's at the top of the list is the most powerful. Whatever's at the bottom is the least. So it goes most to least, and PTT6 is at the top of the list, which is uncommon with a lot of products. So that is my nighttime routine right there. And then I go in with the City Beauty City Lash Enhancing Serum, and this has been really helping with my lashes. It really does. I feel like they're getting longer and fuller and getting my lashes back to where they were before I did eyelash extensions a long time ago and it went sideways. I lost all of my beautiful lashes, and I feel like this is bringing it back. This is fragrance free. You get about 4 mils of product in there. There's no animal testing, and it's manufactured in the USA, just so you guys know that. And you can always use my code Kristi Allure and take 15% off of all City Beauty products. And then I go in with the City Beauty, and this is the Redensifying Brow Serum. This has been really helping bringing the fullness back to my brows. This is a concentrated solution for thin looking brows. It's a powerful blend of 9 peptides that support hair from root to tip to provide full, youthful looking natural brows. Its natural extracts condition each strand to help avoid breakage while enhancing your brows for a defined face framing appearance. You're going to use morning and night, and you're going to apply this serum to clean, dry eyebrows. I do feel like it's really helping with my brows though, you guys. I feel like I'm getting my density back. Now, I did notice that it was darkening them a little bit, and I actually lightened my brows, so it was counteracting what I was doing. So I just cut it back to just doing it at night. But you can do it in the morning. I was doing that, and makeup goes over it perfectly fine. So you can do that. And if you have lighter brows, and you want darker brows, you're really gonna like that aspect. Or if you have dark brows, it doesn't really matter. But I found that with my dark brows, it was taking out the color that I was already putting in it to lighten them to match my platinum blonde hair. So that was kind of defeating the purpose. But let's go into my morning routine, and I will show you guys some B-roll of that. But I kind of have a similar routine. I just have one product I don't use and then one product I do use in the morning that I kind of swap out. So I'll just focus on, I already went through what the other ones do, so I don't have to go through all that, but I'll go through some of the dermatology products that I do use. So for my morning routine, again, you're gonna wanna start off with the thinner products first, the more liquidy serum products, and then build up to the thicker creams at the end. So for when I get up in the morning, I always wash my face. And one thing I do want to point out to you guys is I always wash my face, and I talked about this in my makeup brush video, is I always wash my face with that product right there, and that is the basically like a children's body wash, but a Baby Ganix is made for kids. I know some of you use it with your cleaning your baby bottles, but I use the body wash one, fragrance free, and I put it in that automatic foam dispenser because I don't want to touch it. So I usually go to the bathroom, TMI, and then when I done going to the bathroom, I wash my hands really good with that. The fragrance free one, because I'm about to touch my face. Before I touch my face, I always use this product, and that was a game changer for me for breaking out. So I'm not touching the thing. I go in there, I get the soap, wash my hands really good, and then I take my Vanicream face wash. Again, use the face wash that works for you. That's the only one that doesn't break me out, and it really hydrates my skin at the same time. So I'm using that. I use that every morning and night to wash my face, and I really work that in, really working my cheekbone areas. I'm almost giving myself like a facial massage at the same time, working on the contours of my face. Get that really dried off nicely, and then I wipe it down with a towel. I know there's a lot of controversy. People use microfiber towels. I just use my nice soft Pottery Barn towels. They're just as nice to me. They're very soft. As long as you're patting, you're not rubbing or doing anything too aggressive, I should say. So I always wipe my face first before I go in with my products. And I let that kind of dry down. Some people say that if your face is wet, that it kind of penetrates even more, but I don't know. I don't know that theory. I just do what works for me. And then I go in with my Calacine Professional Serum. I always, again, start off with that and just really work that into my face. Sometimes I'll pat it in, sometimes I'll rub it in. Doesn't really matter as long as it's getting in there and penetrating into the skin. I let that dry down. Now, technically, that one might be a little bit thicker than the vitamin C, E, and F, but this is just the order I do. I go in with my Dermatology, and I only use this in the morning, and that's the vitamin C, E plus F. This advanced formula contains a potent blend of vitamin C. It's giving you superior antioxidant protection while minimizing the signs of hyperpigmentation and reduces the appearance of fine lines. It's also brightening the appearance of your overall complexion, and it's providing that advanced environmental protection against damaging free radicals. Let's take a look at the ingredient highlights there. You're getting the L-ascorbic acid, vitamin C at 15%. You got tocopherol, vitamin E 1%, ferulic acid 0.5%, and then sodium hyaluronate, and you guys can see the rest from there. Not too long of a list. You've got water as the first ingredient when you look at the full ingredient list, but really everything in there that you need and not a lot of other junk. And what I like about this one is that it stays pretty clear for a long time. You'll want to keep this in a cool area, because if you keep it in a warm area, once it starts turning brown is when it loses the vitamin C. So you want to make sure that it stays clear and you're using it daily. I usually use 2 to 3 drops, but they say you can even go up to 5 to 6 drops. But 2 to 3 drops is fine with me. It really is a fantastic product. If you have teens that are breaking out, this is a really good product to use. And I always use that right after my professional serum. And then I wait till that really is absorbed into the skin, and then I go in with the Calacine eye cream. Again, focusing on that under eye area, the lids, and even the temple area. And I just find that this method works for me. And then after that's all absorbed, I go in with the Calacine Professional Pigment Solution. It's a lot of hyperpigmentation products, but I'm telling you guys, in conjunction, these all work so beautifully together. And I'm going in there with that serum and just making sure I am coating the face. Now let's take a look at the Calacine Multi-Action Cream. With the Multi-Action Cream, you're harnessing the most powerful PTT6 into a daily skin treatment. It's going to boost collagen and elastin production, effectively lift and firm your skin. It repairs and restores all layers of your skin for healthy, supple, and radiant complexion. It's good for all skin types, mature skin, again, post-procedure recovery skin. You're going to use this in the AM and PM if you want, depending on the skin type. Apply it alone for combination to oily, or below your moisturizer for dry skin. Apply past the jawline to the neck area. Again, the active ingredient is the PTT6, and really focusing on skin renewal at the cellular level, which is really, really important. And now let's take a look at the full ingredient list, just so you guys can see. Again, just a short list. It just really boggles my mind that not more skincare companies can do this, and realize that I know some people like fragrance in their product. I know our Glamfam sister Amber likes fragrance, but it really is so irritating to the skin. Although it's beautiful to smell, and I love smelling good hair products, but on my skin, I don't want that fragrance. I don't even a lot of times they say fragrance free, but you really smell the fruits and other stuff in there that can be irritating on the skin, not calming on the skin, which I just appreciate so much about Kelosine. I would say it just has just such a beautiful texture to it. And both of them lie under makeup really well, but I find that the multi-action one lies under makeup gorgeous. So I typically like to do that about 15 to 20 minutes, even longer before. I'll usually do it right after my skincare routine's absorbed. I'll go in there and then I'm waiting like an hour till I do my makeup. But sometimes I forget, sometimes it's over here, and then I'll just make sure to wait a good 15 minutes. Before we get into a few other products that I do incorporate into my skincare routine, I want to talk about this brand new product from Dermatology. This is their new Hydro Plump Biome Mist, and this retails for $13.30. Just so you guys know, with all Dermatology products, they're doing their Derm Day sale where you get 30% off as long as you do the auto ship, and you can cancel at any time. You don't have to commit to it. It's kind of like subscribe and save on Amazon, but this is for Dermatology, and you get 30% off for lifetime, just so you guys know that on all of the products. So this new Hydro Plump Biome is going to replenish moisture while supporting a healthy skin microbiome. It's leaving your skin plump, revitalized, and radiant. You're gonna quench your skin in this instant refreshing burst of hydration. It's formulated with hydrating skin soothing ingredients like hyaluronic acid, lentil, and green tea extract to improve your skin's elasticity, brighten your skin tone, and prevent dry, dull complexion. It's infused with antioxidants to protect your skin from environmental stressors. And all this is going to do, you guys, it's going to amplify the absorption and efficacy of the serums and moisturizers you're already using. Even if you don't use any of the products I recommend, this is going to just help you with your other products. Let's take a look at the ingredients just so you guys can see what's in it. So we have water as the first ingredient, but it does have the watermelon extract, which is a huge thing, apple extract. I really like those type of extracts. There's not a lot of extracts I like, but those are two I do really like. There is no coconut derivatives that I can personally see in here. I've been using this for over a week now, and I'm obsessed with it. Before I go in with any makeup look, I also go in with the Dermatology Brightening Eye Masks. You guys know, if you're a longtime subscriber and Glamfam sister, these are my holy grail eye masks. They awaken, revitalize your tired eyes. They are biodegradable brightening masks, and I just love the way that my concealer lasts all day, and I am going to do that video. I know I asked you guys on the last video if you wanted me to show you how I make my concealer bulletproof. This is part of it. I cannot live without these eye masks. I love them so much. One product I do love and I'm obsessed with is the non-sticky hydrating lip balm that has SPF in it. I think this SPF lip balm is one of the best SPF lip balms on the market. This is a non-sticky, ultra hydrating lip balm that protects your lips against harmful UVA and UVB protection. It has avocado, shea butter, and cocoa butter to lock in the moisture and repair your dry, chapped lips while giving it a velvety smooth finish and also protecting it from sun damage. It prevents sunburn and premature aging, and it shields from harmful UV rays. You're going to want to reapply this every 2 hours, but it can be worn under lipstick or lip gloss, and it is fragrance free, just so you guys know that. They also have a vitamin C lip balm. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that, but I've talked about it in the past, and I really, really enjoy this C balm. This is an antioxidant rich lip treatment with a supercharged vitamin C in it to protect your lips from environmental stressors, and it also deeply hydrates your dry, chapped lips. Its specialized blend of hyaluronic acid visibly smooths out lip lines and deep wrinkles, leaving your lips with a plumper, fuller appearance. Now, this is not a lip plumper. It's not going to give you the tingles, just so you guys know that. And it also enhances your natural lip color. It's also vegan, just so you guys know that. And then the only sunscreen I will use is Dermatology, and that is the physical mineral sunscreen from Dermatology. Has SPF 44, if I remember off the top of my head. This is the only sunscreen that doesn't break me out, that doesn't cause redness on my skin, that doesn't cause watering of my eyes. I am obsessed with this sunscreen. It is so good. It lies under makeup beautiful. It never peels. Even their regular sunscreens I can use, and they're a little bit higher SPF. I do have one that's untinted, just so you guys know that, but the two that I love the most are the tinted ones. They now have a matte one as well, and that one's not mineral, but it is really good. And I've demoed that in a video before, so I'll make sure to put the playlist right there, but it's so good. They have the best sunscreens. You'll never ever hear me say, unless something else comes out after, like Calcium puts out one and it's amazing. Right now, Dermatology is the #1 sunscreen for me. And you guys know, as far as like facial devices, I love the Blue Me device. I will put the play card right there of me going, I don't want to go too far into that. I don't want to make this video too long, but that one is really good for light therapy. I really like that one. But I also really like my Myolift QT Plus, and I just did a whole video on that, so you can check that out. I don't want to go too far into it, but that is really going to help with the contouring of your jawline, and just really, especially during extending out. If you're doing Botox, you can wait a little bit longer, but if you do have a fresh Botox, you don't want to use any of those devices until later on when your Botox is wearing off, so just be mindful of that. Just use your good old hands for that. All right, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys appreciate me going through that whole routine with you guys. Again, take it with a grain of salt. You have to find a method that works for you guys. I mean, everybody's skin type is different, so find what works for you. This is just what worked for me. This is what changed my skin for the best, and I'm just obsessed with this routine. So thank you for taking the time to spend it with me today. I know this is kind of long and lengthy, and I know you guys have been enjoying that, so I appreciate you sharing that feedback. If you are new here, before you go, please remember to hit that subscribe button and click that post notification bell. Join our beautiful Glamfam. We're here every Sunday, and we just love for you to become part of our family. And if you did like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up when you guys hit the like button and say hello. It really does help my videos out. I greatly appreciate that. You can join me during the week. I do upload shorts, and I'm also over on Instagram. I'd love for you to follow me over there, where I post reels and other fashion posts and stuff like that. You can take a look at my website, KristiAllure.com. You can scan that QR code right there, and it will take you to all of my skincare favorites, and this entire routine will be on there, as already mentioned. And I also have all of my Amazon favorites, my nail blog, just all of my blog information. So definitely check that out, KristiAllure.com. You can also visit my Shop My page, and all of these skincare products, this entire video will be on that website right there. And you can just shop all of these links if you decide to purchase any of these products. So you can scan that QR code right there. Thank you again for joining me, you guys. I really appreciate it. Again, this routine works for me, but just find a method that works for you guys, and just keep in mind, diet, exercise, all that good stuff is really going to contribute to good skin as well. And remember, you guys, everybody's skin is different, so find the method that works for you. If you decide to shop any of these products or try any of these products out, let me know in the comments. I love to hear your feedback. I know a lot of you have responded about the Calcium and Dermatology in the past, and you guys have really shared how much it has really helped you out. So I greatly appreciate hearing that feedback, because it just tells me that I was able to help you guys, and that just means so much to me. All right, you guys, check out that video next, and I will see you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.